Shilpi, hello. We can cut. Okay, cut. Shilpi, hello.
Hi Tapasya, thank you for having me.
Oh my God, it is our honor to have Shilpi Ranjan on our show. And I ran into her actually on the internet when I was Googling to find best chefs in the community, and she was on the top.
Oh, thank you so much. I've been doing this for 6 years and it's a pleasure to share my passion and my culinary skills with the Indian community also through BBC.
So how did it all start? You know, the classes, the teaching, everything that you're doing today, how did it all start?
Long story, I am really an educator first, licensed to teach in Massachusetts. And my son has special needs and he doesn't keep too well. I needed to stay at home and could not continue my teaching career. Yeah, because his food is nice. His food is getting cold.
Okay. So we are here with Shilpi Ranjan, the BDC Chef of the Month. As I was asking her, how did it all start?
It started 6 years ago. I am licensed to teach in Massachusetts, and I could not continue my teaching career because my son has special needs and he needed care. And I decided to stay home, and I decided I needed to use my teaching career to put teaching passion and my passion to cook good food together. And here I am 6 years later teaching Indian cuisine to in the greater Boston area. I have had great success. People come back and tell me that there are so many people interested in our culture, in our food. It's an honor to share this with them. I feel like an ambassador. Honestly, I feel as if I'm an ambassador to the country because I do invite people home, and not only is the food important, I share our culture. You know, it is Atiti Devo Bhava. That is what we do.
That is so true. And Indian food is so, you know, the authentic food. Indian food has so many spices, so many flavors, but sometimes it's like people do not understand. Like she says, there's a method to the madness. When I first met her, she said that, and that's so true because we don't just put spices to make it spicy or something. There's a bottom line to it, and that's what she teaches, and she shows it. And you know what's best learning? It's by seeing. So what is your viewership? Who are the people who come for classes?
I have had mostly American people. I think this is in the greater Boston area. People are educated, have traveled, and have tasted Indian food at restaurants like Ragini, and come back and want to learn chicken tikka masala and chana masala and saag paneer and all the wonderful stuff. But what I do is I share with them how to cook home cooked meals versus a restaurant meal. So I do encourage them to come to a restaurant and eat because there's some things you got to savor at a restaurant. But it is a home cooked meal. It is a trendy thing to do these days, to cook at home. It's healthier, so much, and then not to mention the pride you feel. It's my cooking. You know, the most important myth that I am out there to break is that Indian food is not necessarily spicy. What I want to tell them is that you can tailor the spices to your taste. And a lot of people come and tell me they might not like ginger or garlic or the heat. And that is exactly what I want to do. We are cooking. I want to share with them my masala dabba, teach them about the Ayurvedic properties of it, and ask them to make it their own. After all, cooking is, making it your own. If I can't relish it, what's the point? So that is exactly what I do in my classes. I've had, I've had wonderful response, and I hope to see more people come.
Absolutely. And sometimes it's intimidating, just the name, like chicken tikka masala. There are a lot of people who come to me and say they love it, but just the name itself, they feel like it's impossible that you could even make it at home. But when they see it, they probably, do you have that in the end when they cook it and then they're amazed at how simple it was?
How simple, though it is a 3-step process. I do also tell them that there are some things, leave it for the restaurant. There are home cooked meals, there are easier dishes that we could do. But hey, that is something that they've started Indian taste from a restaurant, from a buffet, and they are the popular dishes. So we start there and then take them, once there is more trust, they know who I am, and they are willing to learn and try out new dishes too, that they have not heard. I've had people come and tell me, Shilpi, surprise us. And they come out licking. I mean, it is all about hands-on cooking. I like my class sizes very small, 6 people, maximum 8. So everybody is chopping, prepping, stirring, smelling the food. You make mistakes and fix it. I like people making mistakes. Hey, everybody makes mistakes. And in cooking, right? That's how we learn. So I encourage people, that's all right, try it. And people have enjoyed it a lot.
Excellent. So good to have you here today. And in a moment, we'll be joining you in the kitchen.
Sure. Thank you.
Are you ready for us?
I am so ready to share my fusion take on Indian food.
Excellent. We'll meet her in the kitchen in a few minutes.